So Wendy Lautner, happy to have you in the store today. Tell me about day and section hikes, Pacific Crest Trail, Northern California.
Okay, thanks, Jeff. I'm really happy to be here. And day and section hikes, Northern California covers 31 different hikes on the Pacific Crest Trail in Northern California. And it's really designed as a cargo pocket sized book that you can bring with you on the trail. It's pretty lightweight, and it will bring you to some of the best, most scenic places on the Pacific Crest Trail. And I really try to highlight the alpine lakes in my book as well.
So when we have day and section hikes, so this is the Pacific Crest Trail broken up in a way that's really accessible for people to do, say, on a day or on a weekend, and we love that.
Yeah, exactly. So that was kind of the mindset going into the book, is that the Pacific Crest Trail is a almost 2,700 mile trail that takes an entire summer to complete, and this book breaks it up so if you're living in Northern California or just visiting, you can really tackle some of the best sections of this in, like you said, a day or a weekend.
And one of the things that the Grassroots teams loves about this book is the fact that not only do you list the maps of the trail, but you also have elevation guides in here too. So tell me, what's the process of making a book like this?
The process of making a book like this is lots of time on the trail, and that's the great stuff. And then, a good amount of time, you're out there with GPS and you're out there with a tape recorder, so you're taking notes essentially with the tape recorder mixed with camera, like taking pictures so you can figure out, okay, this is where it was, mixed with plotting different points in the GPS, and that's why we come up with the elevation profile and the maps as well. So it's kind of, three parts like that.
So you are a new mom. I know that you hike with family. Do you think that the hikes in day and section hikes are something that families can do, that anyone can do?
So yes and no. The Pacific Crest Trail, just in the nature of it, getting up to it is pretty rugged most of the times, because it's the crest, it's up at the top, and so there are some sections that are good for kids and families, and I highlight those in my book. Most of them are pretty rugged, to be honest with you. So most of them are pretty adventurous and pretty arduous. And so if that's your style, you'll really connect with this book. And if you're looking for more easy hikes, I've got a few in there. They're not all really easy, and most of them are not a walk in the park.
Did you hear that, Grassroots team members? Not for babies.
Not for babies.
So,
you can bring your baby on it, but you're going to be sweating a little bit extra. There's a couple.
If you're interested in talking to Wendy Lautner about more hardcore trails, she is going to be in Grassroots, mingling with readers and signing books today, Saturday, June 22nd, from 10 to noon. Wendy, we're super glad to have you.
Thanks, Jeff, and come on down. We'll sign some books for you and get you out on the trail in the wilderness.